I'm gonna do
All right.
8152.
8152. All right. I'm gonna play as Isaac as well, in case you're not interested.
That sounds like a really good plan, actually.
All right. Well, I'm glad to hear it. Oh, way to go, Nick. You guaranteed us the Curse of the Labyrinth. I appreciate that a great deal.
I'm sorry, but we do have an item room right here, which is great, and we can't get into it, but it's great that it's here.
I mean, it's not really great that it's there. Let's do a no item rooms run. You want to?
No, I don't want to do that. That sounds awful.
No item rooms, no deal with the devil, no shops. You can only go to self-sacrifice rooms.
No deal with you, how about? That was a $5 donation from Snooky. It's dangerous to go alone, take this, and $5 is what I get to take. Thank you very much for that, very generous.
That's very nice. All right, I'm into this seat again.
All right, glad to hear it.
Yeah, something has come over me. Let's do a no guppy run, Lion
Something
Isaac.
has come over me. I'm into this seat again.
Don't do Lion Isaac instead of Kappa. I don't like it. If you use Lion Isaac too much, I'm gonna take it away.
That actually requires him to do some work, so he probably won't do that.
Wow, look at this guy firing shots from the freaking peanut gallery.
I got mom's contacts or something. In her eye, actually.
Yeah,
triple shot.
that's substantially better.
I forget which mom's contacts like red, I think.
You're always saying how tired you are of me getting quad shot, so here you are. It's a different run. We got triple shot instead.
One less shot.
Yeah. No, I prefer to think of it as 25% less shots.
I don't think it works like that.
The percentages absolutely work like that.
No.
Yeah?
Yeah, it does.
Prove me wrong. Please don't take it away like Josh took away OTI Brack. Did he take away OTI Brack?
That is rude.
Is it
Can't
because
just take away OTI Brack?
Is it because that one company that owns the rights to OTI Brack got up on his case?
Space Ghost Coast to Coast?
It's a great show.
That's where Brack came from.
I know that's where Brack came from. Yeah, I'm aware. You're not telling me anything I didn't already know, Nick.
Forget Hype got his wisdom teeth removed today and says we shouldn't be very funny so it doesn't hurt.
Well, it shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah, I won't have any trouble with that. I hope you feel better, though.
That's just a routine outpatient surgery, Nick. I don't think he
Necessary
needs your
evil.
sympathy. I haven't had my wisdom
stuff
teeth
pulled out of your face, though, right?
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I would want them.
I mean, you do, though, so you don't get them, like, super impacted and stuff like that.
Yeah, like me. Alright, Mr. Boom, you're getting rerolled to the relic.
Don't spoil it for me, Nick.
I did.
Now you spoiled it for me, and you spoiled it for Chad, and you spoiled it for Edmund, and you spoiled it for Tyrone, you spoiled it for everybody.
You can't spoil it for Edmund. Edmund wrote this script. Every run that's ever been performed in Isaac, he wrote personally.
It's actually like the plot of the film. I was going to say movie, but it deserves more respect than that.
Movie film.
Yeah, the movie film Gamer, where every time you do an Isaac run, you're actually controlling an infant that's incarcerated and has to fight for its own life. And it has that Marilyn Manson cover of Sweet Dreams in it.
Yeah, I'd be super down to watch that movie.
Hey, well, you missed your chance, mister.
Whoa, double donkey in the house. We got Farinox and the Awakak just both subscribed basically at the same time. I don't know how you guys set that up, but good job, and thank you very much. Very kind of you.
Chad, are you going to be mad if I take Gupperino?
I am. Somebody's got to stop you from your goddamn tyrannical reign of terror.
Do it. Grab it. Take it. No. Do Guppy. Such buffer, much lag. I honestly don't know what's going on, because our internet is fine here. I have, like, ping plotter up, and I can tell you with authority it's not our internet. Take it, take it. Also, Audio Dragon, thank you for the subscription. You know what? I'm not going to take it.
I like Audio Dragon. That sounds like a great name.
It is a great name. I appreciate it.
I want to hear what that would sound like.
I'm going to take it and re-roll it. You can't do that.
I'm going to go to the curse room. How about that?
I think that's a very smart idea.
Now I'm doing it in defiance to you.
That's good. However, you have to get into the curse room, like whatever floats your boat, man.
Yeah, my boat's up there. You know, it's not like I'm bailing water out of it all the time.
Don't tell me taking 9 lives doesn't make you, like, courageous. People are like, take it, pussy. I lose 1 HP, but, like, gain 9 times the survivability.
Just another word for a cat. They're telling you to take that pussy
they're
cat.
They're not that self-aware with this, Nick. They're just being rude dudes.
They would never. I've been around the block with these guys. They would never be rude to you.
That is... You're not necessarily correct in that. Some of it is self-aware, but a lot of it is
money.
Genuine anger.
13 cents I'm up to. All right, cool.
Yeah. Well, buy yourself a little something. Treat yourself.
I don't have any keys, though, so I don't know if that was a good idea.
Well, you should fight the boss, and then maybe you'll get it sorted out.
Ooh, do I get to fight the giant key boss?
Yeah,
That gives
you
me
get
keys?
he drops 99 keys.
I think that's a boss in Rebirth. It's just a key. Shoots keys at you. Doesn't do any damage, you just pick up keys.
Wow, NL, you spoiled the relic.
Yeah, me and Willie88, we've been around the block. Or 86. Yeah, Willie86.
Yeah, you guys
I know.
seem like you're close friends.
We're pretty tight. I know his name real well. I can even read it and everything.
I'll rude
Classic
your
Willie.
dude if you give me that too. Don't even bring up the snail shit again, all right? I see people talking about it. We're not
They
going
already
down that
tried
route.
it. They already tried it for me. I'm not having it.
So apparently, Rooster Teeth talked about it on their recent podcasts
My God.
before we talked about it. So it was like it came from them, and I had some people being like, "You copied Rooster Teeth," and I'm like, "Dude, don't
We
didn't-
copied them.
we didn't have any control over what people brought up in our chat. We just clued into it as something that was interesting to talk about." I'm sorry.
And after we finished our stream, I went on and was hanging out with Rob on his stream, and we talked about it for another hour.
Really? That's so
I
stupid.
was so tired of talking about snails.
Was he? Rob strikes me as the kind of guy who's trying to get out of it with loopholes.
Yeah, his initial intent was to get out of it with loopholes, you're right. But he was at least on our side that, like, in the end, like, as long as you have a snail chasing you, it's not worth dealing with.
All right. Yeah, fair enough.
And Malls was super in the other direction. She was all about, like, you know, it's a bunch of money and you just have to move every 50 years. Like, oh, we're talking about it again. You got me.
I got you.
Don't do it.
I had to do it, Nick. What if you could get $10 million, but every 15 minutes you had to discuss the snail conundrum?
That sounds like a life I never want to live in.
I mean, yeah, it's just like a fun conversation sometimes, but you think you'd get bored of it enough that you'd be like, this money wasn't worth it?
It's not worth it, like, if we do this one more time.
And we're not even making, well, we're not making $10 million, maybe like 2.5. So
Yeah, at least $2.5 million will come from this stream.
Pretty much the average stream revenue. Not for
Whatever
everybody, but
Edmund subsidizes us, I can't remember. The numbers have too many
exactly.
zeros.
Yeah. Well, I also never told you the numbers because I don't want you to know.
It's like a double blind kind of thing. Like, you don't want me to
Exactly.
have that ability to know for tax reasons later.
I want to know both pieces of information.
Yeah.
You don't need to know both pieces of information.
On a need-to-know basis, and I don't need to know.
Exactly.
Thanks very much, Carvel, for the subscription, and welcome back to the quarry. I can't fucking talk today, my god.
It's actually a needs to know basis. So if you want to know, get
Needs
on
to
your
knows.
knees.
Oh god, are you gonna blow, or am I gonna blow you, or are you gonna shoot me in the head? Which way is that
Yeah,
gonna go?
that's the second would you rather. Would you rather get your head blown off by me or have to touch my, wizard's toe with your,
Wizard's
lips?
toe.
That doesn't really make any
The
sense.
Temple of the Egg.
Excuse me?
Thanks very much to Tevo or Tivo. I still don't know what to call you, man. Just tell me what to call you in the future. It's a $1.69 donation. Don't forget to check the sides of what?
In Gauntlet. He's talking about Gauntlet.
Gauntlet.
That's a joke from our Gauntlet series.
Oh, sorry.
That's not your fault, is it?
I didn't know. I didn't know that was a Gauntlet joke.
It was a Gauntlet joke. I've told you. Now you know. What floor are you on, Nick? How you doing there?
I'm still a Basement XL, but I'm milking it. I'm trying to get as much as I can out of it. I just got a Temperance, which gave me, ooh, a dime, actually. So that's pretty cool.
Is it top of the line?
It's 10 out of 10, yeah.
So
Or 8 out of 8 if you do, reduce the...
it's like a small waist, cute face with a big behind. Is that a...
I mean, it's full of blood, I guess. One way you could look at it.
Gross. I'm not naked, Chad. I'm just wearing a shirt that looks remarkably similar to my skin tone in this lighting. You're not wrong.
We're all naked under our clothes, Ryan.
Yeah.
Just realized how dark I was in this.
Wow, so naked.
Should I go to the shop on the Basement XL? Did you have any experience with that?
Yes.
Worth it?
I don't know. Maybe.
Okay.
It's up to you.
I mean, I tell you where the black market is.
I'm not trying to... Basically what I'm getting at is I don't know the
kidding.
answer to your question.
I only have one key anyway. It'd be a waste. I need the item room more. Hi, Future Shadow.
I wish I knew the answer to your question. Drawing lines on your chest trying to fool us. Yeah, you caught me. I don't wear... Why wear a shirt when you could just draw lines on your chest and then it looks like you're wearing a tan shirt all the time? Or an extremely pale shirt, but... You know,
That's the fastest way to get six-pack abs, too.
just draw them on.
Just draw them on.
Yeah, fuck you, Mike Chang.
Just
Check
don't
this
go
shit
in the
out.
water if you're on the beach.
One simple secret to get six-pack abs. Plastic
trust
surgery.
Oh. Do they have, like, lumps of silicone you can get implanted into your stomach to
Yeah.
look like you have sweet abs?
There was a guy on, like,
Terrifying.
I think it was, like, English Big Brother, like a British Big Brother. And
Okay.
he had, like, he was a little
So we
chubby.
don't have any contacts with this one.
No,
unfortunately.
unfortunately. He had,
Yeah.
like, a distended belly a little bit, because he was slightly overweight, at least. And, he had silicone ab implants, so he kind of looked like a Ninja Turtle.
Okay, that's fucking gross.
It was...
Thank you to Ergo
Yeah.
Me Smart for the subscription, and also I just got quad shot after
Hey.
my triple shot, so I don't know what the hell that means.
It should be 7 shots then, right?
It should, but it doesn't look like it. Come on, Edmund, man, you gotta fix these bugs.
It's bullshit. The guy with the red hair, NL? I don't know, I never watched the show. I'm pretty sure that I just saw it online under, like, doesn't this guy look like a Ninja Turtle? Like,
I only
.jpg.
watch Big Brother seasons that I know some of the people in it now.
Yeah.
That's my Big Brother.
There's a YouTube celebrity on, well, he was on Big Brother this season.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah?
Have we gone out to dinner with him yet?
No, you're thinking of Dan.
Yeah, that's who I'm thinking of.
Yeah, it's not, Dan's just
I don't know, I
regular
figured maybe they'd bring
celebrity.
him back for a third season. And
He's on CBS sometimes.
why not?
Like,
Dan is?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
That's awesome.
I mean, I guess so, you know.
Dan's freaking nice as hell.
He's a nice dude, you're not wrong. Hey! Ergo Me Smart just subscribed. Kind of
Yeah,
sounds like
subscribe for me too.
kind of sounds like Nick's name. Mubot didn't pick that up. I don't know what's going on the internet today. It's Freaky Thursday. Whatever. Thank you very much for the subscription.
It's because it's October and everything's crazy now.
Oh
It's
yeah,
down.
Scaretober.
Have you changed over your image yet on Twitter to be like an egg with a Frankenstein coming out of it?
An egg with a Frankenstein coming out of it.
I don't know. I figured that'd be up your alley.
I don't. What does that even mean? An egg with a Frankenstein coming out of it?
Something spooky for Spooktober, man.
Nick, Frankenstein is the doctor, not the
It doesn't
monster.
matter who does what kind of doctoring. It's just about who's got stitches in their head.
I also think my name doesn't necessarily carry over to October that well.
Northernlion.
See, that doesn't work. That just sounds like I'm trying way too hard. See, you've got like a Rocktoberly smile or something like that.
I don't even think of Rocktober. I don't even remember what I did last year. I think I like had people make weird pictures and then I just didn't use any of them because it was already too late.
Yeah.
And also I'm a scumbag.
NL, please do a video on Shadows of Mordor. You don't need me to do a video on Shadows of Mordor. It's okay. The game's good. Everybody's saying the game's good. I think the game's good too. It would be a little bit of an echo chamber and I'd be super late to the party. Game's good though.
You could stream it once if you really wanted to.
No, that's like even more work for less benefit.
Is it really?
Well, yeah, because I'd either have
Super
to
casual,
use
though.
I'd have to use Kate's computer or run like a fucking 300-foot long.
I just
USB
remembered you had it for
cable.
PS4. I forgot that part.
Yeah. And also, I don't know. If I'm doing like casual streams,
You're gonna play Counter-Strike.
well, and I kind of just rather not talk. Like, it's nice to have periods during the day where I'm not talking.
Yeah.
Do a lot of talking, like on a regular basis. I'm privileged to be able to do so, but it's a lot of talking.
There's points though where I think if you're in the right mentality, it almost feels the same as not talking. For me, anyway. Sometimes. I can't say all the time.
You have to strike a deliberate work-life balance, man. Otherwise, your whole life becomes work.
Or it all becomes fun. How about that?
All right, well, yeah, start working 24-hour days. Tell me how much fun it is in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be dead, but
Yeah.
I won't think about if it's fun or not at that point.
I guess that makes sense, yeah, in some ways.
Secret room, secret room. Oh, come on. I want to get flying before I leave this floor. I got the pack.
Are you still on Basement XL?
No, I'm on Catacombs.
Okay.
Everything's fine.
Nick, this run just became interesting.
It became interesting when I got quad shot in the relic. How about that?
Well, I mean, I have the relic and triple shot.
Okay. You're one shot less than me, so I mean, we're basically on totally different worlds now.
Actually, I prefer to think of it that you have 33% more shots than me.
I don't think that math adds up.
I think you gotta check it. It is, oh, I forgot a tinted rock somewhere. Thank you, chat. Thank you. And Nick, I have some other items that might tilt things in my favor a little bit. Also, Foothington. Thank you very much for the subscription. Foothington?
I like both. They both sound good to me. Hi, Bruno.
Oh, Sasha Baron Cohen's here.
Yeah, and Sasha Baron Cohen.
CSI Apoc. Cesiapoc? Cesiapoc?
See. Oh, there it is. Yeah, CSI APOC
all right.
is how I would go with that one.
It sounds like a Call of Duty YouTube channel from the early 2010s.
Yeah, it would probably be pretty extreme. I imagine there'd be a lot of like moments where there'd be a clip of money raining with a green screen behind it.
And the name would be like 3D text art, and it would just rotate and go like.
Oh, it would rotate. There'd be lighting effects and
yeah.
guns moving around.
Maybe like a lightning bolt crashes. CSI APOC. Thank you for the subscription. Now you realize the true value of the subscription is that we notice you and apparently make fun of your name because we're assholes like that. It's all.
Hey, if you ever make a YouTube channel, we could like collaborate because of that.
All right.
I guess.
Well, you know, it's a good business expense then for $5, I guess. You buy a subscription to Nick, he'll collaborate with you on YouTube. There you go.
We could play Call of Duty together. We played the new one, whatever it's called, Modern something.
I just call it Kata.
Kata.
Yeah.
Kata, it's a new Call of Duty once a year.
Because then you got to remember, you know, what the W stands for.
It's World Warface. World at Warface.
No, that's called WoW.
Oh, that's World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
Call of Duty World of Warcraft.
That sounds like your ideal game.
God, imagine that was a thing.
Pretty much
Borderlands crossed with Call of Duty, crossed with World of Warcraft.
I mean, you know, I'm not even trying to fire shots with this, but isn't that kind of what Destiny is?
Yes.
Alrighty
Except
then.
the Halo element is more pervasive than the Call of Duty element.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. You can design your own game. Nick,
I
I
like
looked at
the
the Steam top sellers
Yeah.
today. I think you would like it. Like 7 out of the top 10 selling games are Borderlands.
Oh, wow, good for them.
I'm glad that game's finally getting some attention.
Is it like all the various DLCs
Well,
and
I think
season pass?
there's like a big 2K sale. So
Okay, that's good.
Borderlands 2 is like $20 at like full price $20. I didn't know that. They must have lowered it permanently somewhat recently. But then there's
Good
like
value.
the Game of the Year edition is $40, which comes with
You
all
should
the
get
DLC.
that one. If you're gonna get it, I'll get that one.
Then there's the pre-sequel pre-orders are like 8th on the list or something like that, and
Is there a discount for pre-orders, do you know?
usually like 10%.
Yeah, it's usually a little bit.
I can't remember if pre-sequel is like $10 cheaper than your average release, because I'm getting confused now because the Canadian dollar is getting introduced to
Right.
Steam, so I'm getting ready for like things to be a little bit more expensive.
Yeah, they keep kind of arbitrarily picking some games to be $50 too instead of $60, which I'm okay with. It's just like random.
I should state, by the way, someone just said the DLC, or all the DLC doesn't come with the Game of the Year edition, so do your own
Oh, it's like
research as
4
well.
out of the 5 or something, 3 out of the 5 packages, I think.
Kefka40, thank you for the subscription, by the way. 2K is just like
Kefka.
owning the charts right now because Beyond Earth is on there as well.
They're pretty good though. I like them.
I'm sure when GTA 5 comes out, it'll, you know, be the top seller for like a month.
I picked up Spin Tires today.
Yeah, okay. So I need you to
I didn't
be.
play it yet.
It's Spin Tires is the drop bears of video games.
It really is.
Because whenever I'm like, why do you like spin tires? People are like, those mud physics, bro. And I'm like, okay, but like,
I'm super into that.
could you give me like an articulate reason? Because I've never known you to be a person that cares about mud physics. And then they're just like, nah, dude, mud physics. And I'm like, I don't know if you're being serious or if this is like some.
Okay, well, I made a video about it already, so I have played the not released version.
I don't care about the not released version.
It's guaranteed to be similar.
All right, yeah. Freaking, we've got the.
What do you
like,
want to know? I'll tell you right now.
We've got like 99.5% similar genetic material as a freaking
As a
chimpanzees. That doesn't
Yeah.
mean that a human is similar to a
Atheist
chimpanzee
nightmare.
if you're trying to buy it on Steam anyway.
You can't buy chimpanzees on Steam yet.
Not yet.
That's later. So what do you want to know? I'll tell you.
I want to know if it's good.
It's a simulatory game that's
See?
off-road
This is
featuring
what
big
happens.
trucks.
This is what happens. Is it good? People are like, well,
You
you
can't
know.
just say, is it good? It's not one of those types of games. Like, if you said, is Euro Truck Simulator good? You would go, do you like driving a truck in Europe?
I would just say yes. And then if they say, well, they play it and they're like, whoa, you told me it was good, but it turns out I don't like driving a truck. And I'm like, well, shit, dude, what do you expect me to know?
Why did you buy your own truck
Yeah,
simulator,
you expect me to
idiot?
know, like, your social security number and stuff, too? You want me to chew your food before I feed it to you, you big baby?
All right, I mean, that's a pretty productive line of reasoning that you just went down, so I could do that with you. Sure, yeah, you should buy spin tires.
All right, well, maybe I will then.
It's very discounted today if you know where to look.
What is that? So
That sounded super shady. I
that
didn't mean it
sounded
to
shady
sound like
as hell.
that.
Even if it was from like G2A or something like that, you can say it. PewDiePie links to it in his videos.
No, I need to now say where I actually got it because that wasn't what I meant at all. So I got it from Deals On, which had a deal running through Green Man Gaming.
Okay.
And there were 2 different coupons that stacked up on top of each other, so I got it for half off. So it was $15.07
Hey,
instead of 30.
I was gonna no. It's much better than
Okay, it's not
$30.14.
Yeah, not exactly half off, but you know, I can't do math, so whatever.
That's all right.
So yeah, I'll probably stream that at some point. I kind of like the idea of spin tires. I want
Yeah?
to figure out how much I can get out of that.
Well, you let me know how that works out for you. I'm genuinely curious. I think I've made that clear.
I don't know if you knew this about me, but I have like a real affinity for some off-road games. Like
Yeah?
Dirt is
All right.
one of my favorite racing games ever. The
Dirt's-
original one.
So Dirt is pretty sweet. I like driving games. We can actually get into this a little bit.
Yeah.
My favorite part about Dirt is the presentation, though. Like,
Oh, it's so good.
it's got some really sexy UI
It's
stuff.
classy as hell.
Yeah, I agree.
And then the gameplay backs up how classy it is. It's got weight to it. It feels right. And it's got sense of like presence. You're in the driver's seat.
yeah, it's a good game. Confirmed.
And they don't
good
freaking
game.
sell it. You can't buy Dirt 1 anymore anywhere.
Really?
There was some kind of licensing issue, I guess, because like the Colin McRae name became a problem because he passed away and
Right,
stuff.
yeah.
That was before Dirt even came out, but it was like right around then. And I think there was some kind of issue, and like they didn't renew licensing, and now you just can't buy it on Steam, which is really unfortunate because it's probably the best one in the series, in my opinion.
You can get Dirt A, though.
Yeah, you can super Dirt A if you want. Dirt 2's not bad either, but I just like the first one better. And Dirt 3 I didn't like quite as much.
I preferred that's Dirt A. I preferred the spin-off, Colin McRae's Durst.
I didn't try that one, but I should.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
They also had the Dirt Showdown game, which was like a weird Burnout Crash mode version of it.
Yeah,
Which I
that
never
was
actually
like
played.
the... Oh,
I think you did a video on
I'm
that.
wasting so many rerolls. I didn't, no.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did.
No, I didn't. I don't think so, unless I did it on like a demo or something. That was the one that was like weirdly like Gymkhana or something, right?
No, that was Dirt 3.
Is it Gymkhana or Carkhana? Because you don't do it in a
I've
gym.
always said Gymkhana, but I
Gymkhana.
probably have no idea what I'm talking about.
I know
'cause I don't
I'm-
actually follow this stuff at all.
I know I'm wasting rerolls. I'm gonna go back. That's me just being an idiot. It's all good.
Honestly, Gymkhana probably makes more sense. Should I get money equals power at 30 cents
Yeah,
for
absolutely.
the price of 1 heart?
Yes, I agree. Gymkhana?
Oh, yeah, I get it.
Oh, I didn't mean to go to this room either.
Yep. All right, so I'm not going to go to the shop then if I have 30 cents.
Well, you should.
No, it's too late. I've
You
gone down.
should, though.
It's too late. I've gone down. I can't go back.
Gymkhana West.
Wasn't that like the dad of the kid from Terminator 2?
Well, with the hyphenated name, you would expect that maybe it would be more likely to be the mother. Not that it would be impossible.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But like, the kid can't drive for shit.
It's a terrible
So like,
driver.
clearly that isn't an inherited trait,
Yeah.
evolutionarily speaking. Even though we have 95% of the same genetics as a banana.
Yeah, you know, when I was in biology with a somewhat focus in like evolution and genetics, we didn't do too much testing on whether or not driving skill was genetic. Mostly focused on other physical and psychological traits. You know,
Well, you could
spectrums
argue that psychology and driving go together hand in hand. It's like two sides of the same coin, really.
and- Sure, that's kind of conflated though for a scientific experiment. Still
mean,
alive, not up down to the side. Welcome to the Lion Pride.
I'm pretty sure you could isolate those variables pretty easily.
Oh,
A
yeah.
little bit of scientific scruples.
It's just algebra, man. Just isolate the variables. You just, if you do subtraction on one side, you gotta subtract from the other side, too.
You got an X and a Y. Those are just chromosomes. You see, math and genetics cross right over.
They actually do, and you've described it
Oh,
perfectly.
come on.
You've described it very well.
Eat the bean. All right, I'll take this. Charm of the Vampire.
Charm of the Vampire is pretty bad, Nick.
It's too late. I picked it up.
It's pretty bad, though.
Passive.
Shit, guys. He's right. He's got me, I guess.
I didn't feel like going back to it, so, you know, I picked it up. It's too late.
I thought I had him, but then he told me that it's a passive, and he's right,
Slip sliding away right out of your fingers like a slippery snake.
You're trying to hold on to a freaking handful of sand. It just slips through your fingers, so then it becomes mud and solidifies. It's much easier to hold on to.
I'm like a garden hose turned on full blast.
Yeah?
I wiggle faster than you can handle.
Is that like a lyric from something? It sounded lyrical.
You know, all lyrics are something.
Oh, that was probably the worst damage mankind has ever taken.
So, like, how much of this money from my 30 cents should I spend with money equals power? 'Cause I could buy a lot.
Generally speaking, I think you should buy whatever you want to buy.
But I'm gonna lose damage.
Yeah, but then you have like 5 floors to get it back.
So I'm at 30 cents right now. I could buy a ladder for 7 cents and a heart for 5 cents.
If you need the heart to live, then you should definitely...
I don't need it to live. I just want to keep adding. It's a spirit heart. I'm buying them.
You have the relic, though.
All lyrics or something. Nick 2014. Yeah, I said that.
So
I could spend money on the stupid beggar. I'm not gonna, though.
Just, you should really play the judgment. Just to nip this one in the bud, I'm sure that some people are gonna be like, why don't you, gamble? Yeah. Thank you, Razzlepants, by the way, for interrupting me. Seriously, though. So they're gonna be like, gamble on the slot machine so that you can get keys and actually go to these rooms. There's a lot of merit. I'm just gonna keep my money instead and my sanity.
This is not a meritocracy, Ryan. We don't have to think like that.
It's a cheerocracy.
It could be whatever ocracy you want it to be, really.
Can it be Chinese Democracy, the best Guns N' Roses album?
I think I remember when that actually released and they were like playing commercials for it all over TV.
It's pretty weird. Like, that's an album that exists.
The idea of playing music commercials for, like, to buy an album seems strange to me for some reason.
It's so like pre-internet era, basically.
Yeah.
To play like 15 seconds of a song on TV and expect people to be like, oh, I'm gonna buy that.
Like, holy shit, I didn't know this existed, but now I do because I watch TV. And I'm gonna go out to the store and buy it. I'm gonna buy a digital tape of it.
Yeah, exactly. It's a very old school way of thinking. I still see it on TV because when I used to run at the gym, they would oftentimes have like entertainment. Do you guys have Entertainment Tonight in the U.S. or is that a?
Yeah, I think that's the thing. I've never watched it, but I'm pretty sure it's a thing.
Because I think we have like Entertainment Tonight Canada with different hosts or whatever. But anyway, yeah, there are ads for that stuff all the time. It'd be like 5 seconds of summer coming out with a new album in June, and then they'd play like 4 seconds of the song, and you're like, what's that?
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah,
I'm buying it now. That was fantastic.
It'd be great if just one of those albums was like, you know, it had that hook for 4 seconds. That was track 1. And then the rest of the album was just like experimental, fucking like textural
I've bought
noise
albums
rock.
like that before.
I have never heard of that.
There have been albums that I've bought that I'm like, man, that was a real good song. You buy it, and it's like 1 or 2 songs are even worth listening to on the whole thing.
That's just the norm, right?
I think I've had that experience with like multiple Nine Inch Nails albums, actually. I was obsessed for a while. I was like a Trent Reznor ultra fan. I had every album, even like the secret single ones that you couldn't buy anywhere, like the Japanese released only ones I imported.
Wow.
I was a little out of it.
Yeah, people get into that stuff, get into it.
And then after The Fragile, that was the last good album, and then just like dropped off the face of the earth, and I lost complete interest in the whole thing.
Which one's with teeth?
That was, I think, the one right after The Fragile.
It's the one that has that song on it that goes like burn now.
I don't even remember. I've listened to it maybe 3 times.
Now.
Oh, I got Mom's coin purse. Range up. 2 range ups. Okay. What's this?
Yeah, Baller Bad Dude has what I'm talking about in mind. One catchy song and then like 48 minutes of whale songs.
Oh, that was Lateralis by Tool. Actually had that.
Yeah?
You remember? It was like a couple of really good ones, and then there was just like a really long time of them making weird sounds.
Don't say, do you remember, all right? Don't presume that I've listened to Lateralis.
Seemed like a thing you would listen
I
to.
haven't listened to Lateralis, Nick.
By the way, I'm not dissing Nine Inch Nails or Tool. I just personally kind of fell out of favor with Nine Inch Nails after that album. Actually, I think one of the newer ones was a lot better, and I just don't remember. But I think I liked it.
Well, I'm very glad to hear that. I'm sure they are as well.
It's usually just Trent. I don't remember if there's too many, like, revolving people in his band at this point.
Well, I mean, you know. Sure.
Yeah. Music.
Yeah. Cool. For me, and I so have nothing against Tool or Nine Inch Nails, so much so that I think I've pretty much never heard anything they've done except Nine Inch Nails. I know The Hand That Feeds, of course, from Rock Band, and then Closer, because those are the songs. And Tool, I don't think I could name a song by Tool, but it's one of those bands that I think it became harder for me.
Sex.
Well, far harder for me to even consider listening to them, just because of how much people who are fans of them built them up. It's like some, you know, it challenges you. The amount of people that love the band challenges you in a way to not like it if you were to listen to it. Which
Yeah, I know what you mean. There's some pressure there.
So I kind of went in that route, and I did the same thing for, like, Stupidly, but, like, with Led Zeppelin. Like, all my friends were like, Led Zeppelin is sweet, and I was like, you know nothing. I've never listened to them, but you're wrong, blah, blah, and then, you know,
This is the intrinsic, what the hell's the word, contrarian in you, I guess.
I guess so. You know, this is when I was a little bit younger, too. Now when people recommend music to me, I'm like, I bet that is good, but I'm not going to listen to it. And they're like, why not? And I'm like, well, it's kind of presumptuous for you to be like, hey, spend an hour of your time doing this thing that I want you to do that provides you with no tangible benefit.
It's a big tangible benefit if you turn out to like them. It's a gamble.
It's not a gamble, though, because it's just like, hey, they don't want you to listen to it so you like it. They want you to listen to it so they can talk to you about it,
So
and
you
you guys
can relate.
Yeah, exactly. Just talk to somebody else who already likes it.
They're trying to give you an olive branch. They want to be closer to you. And you're not taking it, so it's a little bit like you're insulting them in a way.
Hey, man, I'm saying that music and movie recommendations, and any recommendation that comes unsolicited, is an inherently selfish act. Because you're imposing yourself on other people's time, which is fine if they want it. But whenever, like, unprompted, someone's like, you should really spend, like, an hour looking at this piece of media that I like, I'm like, well, no.
We do that with games all the time. It's no big deal.
No, I say, you know, it's your choice. For Let's Look Ads, I think it's different because, like, you know, you have the choice of whether or not to watch the video.
Oh, Rage. Should I take Rage? It's a little late, maybe, for Rage. Maybe I'll re-roll that.
My friend prefers the Run DMC version of Walk This Way, featuring Aerosmith.
Spirit of the Night. I win.
Strangers in the Night. Anyway, I realized that saying all that stuff probably makes me come across as snobby, but it's not that I'm like a music snob. It's more just like, hey, I got enough shit to do that I end up not doing all the shit that I need to do. Don't give me more shit to do unless it's like, hey, can I have a kidney? If you don't give it to me, I'm gonna die. I'm like, oh shit, dude, let's talk about that, because that's gonna be something we should sort out. But if they're like, hey, you should really listen to the new Shins album, I'm like, I'll get to it, maybe. At some point.
It's also just indicative of, like, where your priorities are in terms of what's important to you in life, and that's fine. Everyone's got a different sense of what's important. And if music's not a thing you need to expand your horizons on right now, maybe it will be later, maybe it won't, but that's okay.
I think you got it exactly right, yeah. I mean, I guess the assumption is also that I'm listening to something else instead of the recommendation, but no, I'm usually just listening to nothing but a G thing.
And personally, I'm pretty much always listening to music whenever I don't have something going on, so it's not as big of a deal for me to just say, oh, instead of this, I'll listen to the thing you said.
Fair enough, that makes a lot of sense, yeah.
Like I'm not really getting in the way of my own shit, it's just there.
NL, not snobby, just considers everything you like to be beneath his notice. No, it's not that the media is beneath my notice. It's that the recommendation is inherently selfish. I don't recommend things to people all that much, except, of course, that is sort of what my YouTube channel is based on. But you're presumably coming there for recommendations to some extent, or at least to watch me be bad at The Binding of Isaac or something.
It's not even about the media itself, it's about prioritizing it over other things.
Yeah, man, like I gotta
too many other things, that's all.
Pay bills, buy groceries, get out of silver in Counter-Strike Global Offensive. I got things on my plate.
Oh, hey, I had a $2.69 donation from Chili470, who says, great stream, by the way, Shadow of Mordor is great. The dick fuck whispers make the game. I love hearing that. Thank you very much for the generous donation.
And you know your curation page where you recommend things to people. Though, remember when I specifically like laid into the word like it was butter so thick I wanted to leave teeth marks? Unsolicited recommendations. When I'm just like, hey, how are you doing? And you're like, pretty good. By the way, you should watch Battleship Potemkin. And I'm like, come on, dog.
But like with games, you have to weigh that there's an element of it where you need to be sort of accessible to people to let them recommend things to you. Otherwise, it's like, you know, you become an echo chamber of your own beliefs.
Yeah, sometimes you got to expand your tastes, I guess. But I don't know.
Like if every person that recommended a game to me on Twitter, I just said, no, fuck off. Like, that wouldn't be productive.
I mean,
I at least check out everything that people tell me to. I just don't spend a lot of time.
You check out everything that people tell you to?
Pretty much, yeah.
That is absurd, man.
When I say check out, I mean to the extent of like, oh, I'll look at some screenshots and I'll read a blurb about it. That doesn't
but even if that's like 2.5 minutes per recommendation, that adds up super quick when you're like crowdsourcing it.
That's why I spend so much time doing that.
I guess so.
That's like the majority of my work is just reading through everything and looking at websites.
Alrighty.
But in the event that I catch one thing that's awesome that nobody else paid attention to, I feel like it's worth it then.
Is it really though?
To me, it is.
All right. Well, I mean, that's your prerogative.
Oh, fine. I hate this mask so much. Oh, I hate masks.
I'm in that weird situation where I'm on the chest, or I'm on the cathedral. But it's fast, but I think I still might end up losing this run.
Can't wait for this mask to die. So I can fight another damn boss while it's mom.
If I have to restart now, we're gonna have real problems. But I got no keys to take down to the chest with me.
Oh, Cat of Nine Tails, god damn it.
It's a good item, man.
Well, I took it, because I re-rolled it.
Classic mistake.
I re-rolled it, what else was I gonna do?
See, Nick, look what you've opened yourself up to in chat right there.
What did I open myself up to?
Everyone tweet Nick terrible games.
Oh, come on, I know what's terrible already.
You're gonna be taken advantage of now.
This is, like, why can't we just have nice things? Like, can't everybody just respect what I'm trying to do here? They're not even gonna probably do it. Or now that I said that, they will, but they weren't before.
See, you treat everyone equally by treating all of their recommendations as, like, considered and, you know, valid. I treat everyone equally, even my closest friends, by just ignoring all of their recommendations altogether.
I mean, I've kind of gotten to that point with replying to emails, which makes me feel really bad, but, like, I still read them all. I just don't really have time to say stuff to everybody.
Yeah, of course.
Like, if it's that bad already, just reading about them, adding the 10 minutes for me to write out a response, that's maybe too much, sadly.
It'd take all day.
But the really important ones I try to do still.
My general rule for myself, oh, maybe we can make something happen on this run. A general rule for myself is if I sent the email, I reply.
Oh yeah.
But if somebody
sends
somebody sends me like an unsolicited email, I guess that's my thing, is like demanding time when like I didn't ask for you to demand time, and that sounds snobby, but consider that, you know, that happens like 50 times a day.
Sure.
So if somebody sends me something and they're like, "Hey, have you checked this out? Like, could you reply to it?" I'm like, "Well, all right. Since you've guilted me, I will." But
that actually has the opposite effect on me. The more time somebody tells me that they want to reply, the less chance I am going to reply.
That's fair enough. I can see it both ways.
Unless there's a particular reason why that was an appropriate response, which there usually isn't.
NL is a dick. It's not dickish, man. I'm a very nice person. I just have to be economical with my time sometimes.
It's a whole metagame, honestly. You spend a lot of time thinking about how to best get through a day and not waste too much time, because it's pretty precious.
Time is precious, man.
Time is money.
Unless I would be more open to spending more time if we could finally get confirmation that the singularity is going to happen and, you know, eternal life is on the horizon within our lifespan.
Yeah, I would feel the same way, yep.
That would make me, like, way more open to taking things at a more leisurely pace.
Listening to Tool or, like, Nine Inch Nails.
If I found out that we were going to live forever, barring some kind of terrible accident, I would listen to everything. I would listen to the Wiggles. I would be getting up into all sorts of weird Bulgarian, you know, art rock.
That would change everything. We could just do anything we want then. It wouldn't feel bad.
Forever.
Yeah.
Anything we want forever, man.
But would it just be a few people, or would it be everyone?
Everybody.
Because that would just be its own problem if everyone just fills the earth until we're just standing toe-to-toe.
Everyone gets eternal life, but once a year, for one day, murder is legal.
Oh, that's terrifying.
And
They
there's
made a movie about that, didn't they?
No, that's it's very different. In The Purge, all crime is legal. This is specifically only murder.
Oh.
I think that would solve a lot of problems.
All crime is legal. That's scary as hell.
I know. You could download a car if you wanted to.
I would never. Even if they said it was legal, I wouldn't do it.
The thing with downloading a car and then like 3D printing it is that it would probably cost you more to print it. If like imagine how expensive 3D printer ink is going to be. Printer ink is already
I know they haven't made it horrible yet.
Yeah. It's like you wouldn't download a car. You think that's like a cautionary thing, like, you know, to try to guilt you, but it's actually like you wouldn't because it would cost you like $500,000.
Oh man, I just realized if we all had all the time in the world, can you imagine how many records Bananasaurus Rex would have?
Yeah, but there would be so many more
terrifying.
games made as well.
Okay, it would kind of even itself out then.
Oh, Nick, I'm half a heart away from death.
I refuse to believe that.
And have been for like quite some time.
That means that it's inconsequential to you. You'll be fine.
Not inconsequential, my friend. Not inconsequential. Very near to death.
You know, when I fly, I still go between the spikes as if I can, or if I can touch them. It
Hey,
just
man.
freaks me out.
That's good practice. Well, chat, let's assume that I lived through this room. What would you do here? Oh, never mind.
Well, what would you do?
Oh, I had a 1-up. I forgot, man.
You're fine.
Well,
I told you you're fine.
fine is probably an exaggeration, but I'm not dead.
I have more confidence in you than you do.
Yeah, but I mean, I played a lot of Isaac, and this one's not looking fantastic.
That's when your clutch skills come out and you do better than ever.
I think...
You have those, right?
Where are you at on your run, Nick?
Utero XL approaching the end soon. These rooms are just taking forever because they all have 2 bosses in them.
Oh, I have the Ankh as well?
Okay.
Do I have the Ankh? I
Oh
think
my
I
god, I
have the Ankh.
forgot
have the
lasers
relic
go
instead.
through rocks. Oh, Child's Heart. Honky Grandma Be Trippin' donated $1.69. Thank you very much for the message. Hey Nick, please teach NL the difference between an assumption and a presumption. Love you long time, XX.
Don't put demands
I
on
don't
my
think I
time,
have
Nick.
the articulate ability today necessary to do that. But I will try to in the long-term scope of our relationship together.
I have Celtic Cross, so I'm going to try to beat the boss.
I like that. That was lyrical.
The other thing I could have done is try to farm up
God.
more rerolls, but I think with the amount of damage that I have and like the quality of my run right now, I'm probably more likely to take damage than I am to gain health. Oh my god. Well, this is not shaping up very well. Thank you, Celtic Cross, by the way, for never giving me
You're welcome.
invincibility except for this last section here. Well, that's going to be it for this run. I'm going to be freaking dead. Unless we have the Ankh, in which case, life's pretty good.
I kind of outlived you, sort of.
Hey, man, you can still beat me on this run.
I'm fighting Blastocyst right now.
You know
That's
what
a
would,
pretty good boss to draw.
You know what would really help me right now, Nick? Is if I had 33% more offensive potential. Yeah, there we go.
Believe it or not, I actually have more than 33%, or whatever you just said, because I also have Ghost Baby.
Yeah?
So I got an extra shot in there, too.
Well, I mean, yeah, I had some familiars, too. I'm not gonna, you know...
All right, how many familiars? Tell me.
I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna
Go back.
take my seat off, and then start it up and give myself, like, the most powerful items in the game.
All right, I mean, you could just play a normal run and you'd still find those anyway.
Yeah, but I gotta
that's
do it
fine.
in 7 minutes, or, you know, 37 minutes, depending on how long this guy's life takes.
Football Street can beat the game in 7 minutes. Why can't you?
What kind of question is that? Michael Jordan can dunk on a freaking 100-foot-tall basket, you know?
Can he really? That's incredible. That's
God
really
can
high.
form the earth. Freaking, you know, McLovin can get laid before prom night. I don't know. There's people do all sorts of things.
I don't think he actually penetrated in that movie.
He did. He says.
Did he actually?
Yeah. Yeah, he has a line.
Did he make it through a whole thrust, or was he just done by the beginning?
That's not the barometer for whether or not intercourse is
I don't think it counts as sex until you've done one full thrust.
That's definitely not true in probably anybody's eyes, least of which the law. Let's try, like, give myself the Guppy items. That's Guppy's
I'm
hairball.
just glad those cops were so cool with him, because, like, if they really ruined his night, I mean, they did ruin his night, but, like, if they would have, like, rubbed it in his face on top of it, I think he would have had a complex over it for the rest of his life.
Sure, yeah, whatever. I don't know.
Or McLovin just wanted to have a good time.
Gave myself Guppy's tail like 3 times by accident. I don't know if that gives me like a trillion golden chests or what.
What headsets do I recommend? I have a Plantronics Gamescom 380. I think it's pretty good. Had it for a while. It's pretty cheap too now. I think you get it under 50 bucks. But I don't use it for the audio or the mic, honestly, at this point. It's just kind of so I can hear stuff. Like I'm saying, it's not super high quality audio.
I feel ya.
All right, Cathedral.
You're on the Cathedral. Okay, let's race.
I have a death card though.
Yep. Is that,
should
should I give myself one?
Yeah, for sure. I want it to be fair. I don't want to like outpace you here.
Man, Sacred Heart gives you HP as well.
Sacred Heart's such a good item.
I wish it showed up a little bit more often, but it's my own fault for giving myself like deals with the devil consistently.
Yeah, you should try going the angel route sometime. I hear there's pretty good items in there.
You have to do what you have to do. Sometimes you have to take the angel route. What's a good speed item? Like the belt? Yeah. Give myself like 2 of those.
I wonder how possible it is for me to actually win this run.
What's your health like?
I have 5 and 1.5 spirit hearts.
Sorry, could you phrase that?
Sorry, it's changed already.
All right.
I have 5 red and 1/2 spirit heart.
These sound like old English fucking like
I'm trying to
measurements.
tell you the time.
Yeah, it's like 4 Kingsfoots past 11:30. What?
I have 5 regular hearts and 1/2 spirit heart. Is that better?
Was it you that told me it's like 10 of the hour
Yes,
at one
that's
time?
not a big deal. I don't want to get into that again. It's fine.
It's 10 of the hour apparently means it's 10 minutes to the hour. Doesn't make
It's
any...
4 of the hour right now.
That makes no sense. It's 4 to the hour. 4 of the hour.
It's 4 of 7 here on the East Coast.
4 of the hour should mean that it's 4 minutes into it.
It's an abbreviation.
It's
4 of 7.
It's misleading is what it
4 to
is.
7. Both of them work fine.
We are being rated by diabetes attack. Diabetes? It's diabetes. Is this...
Is it diabetes?
Yeah,
the
is it-
diabetes that I know?
Tell me who it really is.
I like that guy a whole bunch.
I've only streamed with him once, but he doesn't strike me as the kind of guy that would say, all right, go raid this guy and say diabetes attack over and over.
Probably.
And I'm not trying to say that that's a shitty way to do a raid. I'm just saying his demeanor seems a little more low-key than that.
I just fought Loki.
Yeah?
He's dead now.
He's like
Super dead.
one of the Avengers or something.
He didn't shoot arrows, but he did shoot blood.
All right. That would be...
Wait, does Loki shoot arrows?
That would be Diabetek. Well, thank you very much for the raid. I did not see that coming.
Wait, so it is him?
No, Diabetek.
Oh.
It sounds similar to start with, but then it ends with the different words, thereby making it a different person. I don't know if
I
you know
used
this,
my
but
death card, and I don't remember what it did.
they're actually both kind of plays on the illness, the pancreatic enzymatic illness known as diabetes.
Oh, really? Is
Yeah.
that what that's all about?
I'm not messing with you.
Huh. I don't think I ever would have made that correlation.
Also, like pancreatic enzymatic made me think I was singing like a Daft Punk song. Yeah. Funky fresh.
Yeah, drop fresh.
Seriously though, don't do the JP.
Drop the bass. Boom, 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 boom.
If you ever do a Grandma's Boy reference, Clementine will remember that. Oh,
Okay, I don't want you to falsely attribute things I do to being Grandma's Boy references, because I know how much
you
hate it.
did like a robot that sounded exactly like
All
JP
robots are
from
not created equal.
Your
and
robot
all
sounded
robots are not Grandma's Boy
Your
references.
robot sounded exactly like JP. Back me up on this one, chat.
My God.
And this
Have
is
you ever
when-
watched Doctor Who? Exterminate.
When-
Am I JP? No, I'm a Dalek.
When people
You're
say When people say I'm a dick, remember that Nick talking about Grandma's Boy so much over the course of several months did eventually wear down my resistance to the point where I watched it, half of it anyway, and it sucked. You guys are acting like it matters that I didn't get the Polaroid. I've already given myself like 80 items. I'm just gonna give myself.
Beat him.
I'm just gonna give myself the Polaroid. What did you do?
I'm dead. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm about to win. So
I died on Isaac, and I definitely could have beat him.
yeah. What happened?
I was very close. I just got mobbed by angels, and they just banged me to death.
Well, you got mommed by angels, basically.
No, I beat Mom. Mom's dead.
Yeah. What do you got over there? You're an apothecary or something? Chosen undead.
Pharmaceutical reference? I don't get it.
You playing the new Dark Souls DLC, Nick?
No, I don't have it. I still haven't played the first one. I want to get them all three, maybe, and just do, like, one character where I do all of it.
Well, they just came out. Like the
yeah,
last
but I
one
had the first one since it came out, but I didn't buy the other two.
Yeah?
And now the other two are available.
Yeah, you can go pick them up right now at your local digital marketplace.
Don't tell me about didgeridoos. Somebody asked me if I'm into Me Without You, Law Dispute, Balance and Composure, Turnover, Touche Amour, and Citizen. I've only heard of, like, 3 of those, and I can't say that I listened to any of them, but I have listened to Me Without You and thought it was okay.
I've heard of all of them, actually.
That's very cool of you. It's like the hardcore scene.
No, I just heard of him right now.
Oh, you got
Woo! I don't know why I'm even finishing this run, because it's, like, I gave myself all these items, and it's a guaranteed win.
Oh, good news. Bear's down.
That sounds like terrible news. Is he okay?
No, he's fine. He's down for the plans.
Oh, jeez. Oh, I thought he got shot or something.
We got a bear down. He got a tranquilizer to the neck. They tagged him.
Tagged him, bagged, smoked him.
You gotta do that thing where you lick your finger and then you, like, mark it. You know what I mean?
Sizzle, sizzle.
Smoked him.
All right, Nick, my run's almost over. I gotta give myself the Polaroid, though.
Tom Pickles has been asking that question for months. I'm sorry, I usually catch them before then. Hang out in my non-NLSS streams. I answer every question there, or I try to anyway.
This guy. You're nice. You're a very nice man, Nick.
What is the most fun part of streaming for me is talking with people.
Actually, when I do solo streams, I'm into that as well.
It's just really hard to hold a conversation with you and also answer the thing that it's like breaks up the flow too much, so I tend not to do it.
It's just hard to hold a conversation with me in general. It devolves into bullshit like instantly.
You're fine. It's me that just is the insane maker.
The insane maker. We have to do away with insane mothers.
When is the next Rock Quarry? I'm pretty sure I'm going to stream Shadow of the Colossus tomorrow, like probably in the evening. So if you're into that.
Welcome
My first time playing it for real. Like, I've played it a little, but not enough to know anything about it, really. I did, like, an hour's worth, so it doesn't really count.
All right, I won. GG. Isaac's too easy. All right, we'll be back to play some Super Win the Game, which I'm excited about in 3 minutes. Thanks for joining us so far. We'll be right back. I apologize for being an arrogant piece of crap.
You're
hey,
fine.
Man, when you have nothing but a G thing, you don't need any other music in your life.
Hey.
You got it. That's pretty good.
Is Josh here?
We'll be back in 3 minutes. Everyone, it's people keep talking about ghosts.
See you soon. Soon. Get up, Holmes' ass, and get him to play Magic already. I've been begging you for months. It's not that simple. I've tried. I just want to play.
Just do it.
Playing Magic 2015 requires like a 4-hour time sink before you can even play multiplayer, so people aren't really open to it very easily. It's crazy. Like, I don't know why they did that.
Oh, yeah, the mid-rolls have been removed from my videos.
Oh, yeah,
Fuck,
same. Like, I've
been...
Did you just get the email? Because I just got mine this morning, actually.
Yeah, I just got mine just now.
High five, bro.
No mid-rolls. Well, none that I didn't put in there anyway. Hopefully. Do you know if it's like...
I don't think they're deleting all of them. I think I have to still go back and get rid of them. It's just they're not adding any more.
All right, that's a good start. I get. Well, no, it's actually like not. But hey,
it means I just have like 25 hours of work ahead of me. But other than that,
25 hours of work to make less money, but also you have to do it
to annoy people less.
Exactly, yeah. It's worth it, but also fuck.
Like, we could have just not done that. I would have been down for that. Like, if we could have gone through the process where I opt out before we do it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I've gone too far. All right, let's see if this is in this Twitch database.
I'll be back in a second.
Oh, it is. Yep. Okay. Hey, chat worlds. How are you doing? Stupid ad. I think Nick was about to say something to me. Did I miss saying something? Just skip that one Shadow of the Colossus, one of those games that I skip watching so I can experience by playing it. It's been out for like 7 years or something, hasn't it? How long has it been out? I guess I could just Google it, huh? I could ask Siri. Let's ask Siri, actually. Let's see what Siri has to say. I'm going to get my phone. It's charging. I like having Siri as a recurring character on all the things that I do now, because she's just silly. Alright, Siri. Siri, when did the game Shadow of the Colossus come out?
Let me think about that.
Alright.
Here's what I found on the web for when did the game Shadow of the Colossus come out.
Alright, you're close. I see a release date for the 360... Wait. Oh, that's it. 10/14/05. So it's been almost 10 years. I mean, it's been 9 years, but it's almost 10 years. I like to round up. It's been out for 35 years. It's quite a while, actually. So yeah, it sucks getting spoiled on games that are like 10 years old, but sometime it's gonna happen, I think. Nick, what's a mid-roll? A mid-roll is an ad that'll play in the middle of a video. So, like, if you've ever opened a video on YouTube and seen that there's, like, little yellow marks all over the timeline, those are mid-roll ads. Or anything that isn't a pre-roll or a post-roll, which are the ones that happen before and after the video. And I personally, I'm not a huge fan of mid-roll ads. I would do one in, like, an hour-long video, maybe, but other than that, I generally try to avoid them. They're a little bit annoying and tend to be kind of disruptive to the flow of the video. And yeah, so yeah, that's what that is.
I intentionally add 2 mid-rolls to the NLSS VODs because they're like an hour and a half long each.
Yeah.
And I think that's reasonable. But
I think it is too.
The stuff that was being added automatically, due to the YouTube algorithm apparently, quote unquote, still having to learn, was ridiculous. Like, well, that's what you saw with, like, you know, episode 1 of Magicite, 8 mid-rolls in like 21 minutes. So come on.
Right, we got opted in to become guinea pigs, basically, which I wasn't super keen on.
Wasn't my favorite.
Somebody just asked me what a mid-roll even is, so I was just explaining it.
Ain't nothing but an ad thing, baby. Up your monetization, maybe. Depending on the deal you're legally
Depending on what your
obligated
network
to fulfill.
pays, May.
That's all right. I'm glad they sorted it out finally.
Yeah, I'm glad they did. I'm glad they decided to let us sort it out as well.
Yeah, yes.
Hey, just my words, not yours.
Who has that ogre emoticon?
Shrek?
Yeah, well, it's not really Shrek, is it?
It's basically Shrek.
The Shrek has, like, not pointy ears like that, though.
It doesn't matter.
All right, apparently
Ogres
it
have
doesn't
layers.
matter. Yeah, you're not wrong about that. I can't deny that at all.
Has anyone gotten twitch.tv/Shrek?
You ask these questions that you can answer.
I'm asking it hypothetically and out loud.
All right, well,
I'm going to answer it right now, actually.
No,
I could
yes.
ask Siri, actually, too.
I just changed the game mode. It's SM Orc No Space Arena. It's a public emote.
Fuck. Oh, I've just missed the greatest opportunity of all time. Nobody had it.
Oh, jeez. Hey, I got it. Okay, SMORK. RC, sorry. Oh, dude, we got Smork chat.
Smork's pretty sweet.
SMO.
Smork from Orc.
Capital SMORC. Smork. Oh, that's sweet as hell. How is that a default emote? What is SMO? Or, I guess, what is SM? Yeah, funny joke.
It's Super Metroid.
Is this is the orc from Super Metroid?
No.
All right, Nick, let's start a new game of Super Win the Game.
Okay.
Have you played this enough to get, like, through the tutorial, right?
Oh, no, I didn't play it at all because you told me to avoid it.
All right, well, I remember this place as if in a dream. You can skip through the dialogue and
I mean, I've played a few games before, so I'll probably figure it out.
just go to the right so you can figure it out. And we'll
I even played the predecessor of this game.
That's true, but I want to make sure we're starting in the
Read
game at the
signs.
same time to have some.
Oh, he freaking added reflection mapping on the sides of the CRT monitor. That's badass.
Yeah, that's one of the highlights from these games.
So
is definitely, especially when it becomes like in color, the kind of like ghosting you can see and the color bleed and stuff like that is it looks really authentic. So
Hey, chat, how's my audio? Let me know.
One of the things that's different in this versus win the game is that you have to have keys to open some doors. You can buy keys or borrow them and have like a debt. Let me know.
Oh, there was the thing that you had. That's one of the words, borrow.
Yeah.
Found it.
All right. Let me know when you're.
I'm on the landscape now.
All right. Okay. Follow me. You're gonna go down and left across this bridge,
Okay.
and that'll take you onto a level.
There's mushrooms everywhere.
Yeah.
Is that the one?
You got to bounce on the mushrooms. If you hit A as soon as you touch them.
I'll get a big boost.
Yeah. Exactly. I love the bells, man. It's like super.
Wagon adventure.
Very Super Mario Land 2 6 golden coins.
What else had bells? I feel like there's a number of games that had bells.
Wait, is Boros? Did I say it weirdly?
Yeah, you said borrow.
Oh
It's
my
like
God.
borrow.
You guys, you didn't invent the English language.
What's this?
So,
So there's POW blocks, is that?
I don't know.
Or lock blocks like in Mario World?
I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know. But after you beat that level, go down and there's like a
Okay.
dilapidated bridge you can come across.
There's another one, dilapidated.
Is it what, dilapidated?
Yeah.
Oh my God, just live your freaking life. Okay, so then you're gonna cross this dilapidated bridge.
Yeah,
and
that's
then
it.
walk straight down, forget that desert city, and you'll find yourself in like a Roman Colosseum. And that's where things are gonna get started. That's where. Oh, that's where.
Why
you
didn't we just start here?
Well, it's like a Metroidvania, so you can choose where to go. But I wanted us
Okay.
to start in the same area so that we, had some continuity to start with.
That's fine. I'm in the desert city. Should I do something else? Or
Yeah, go down to
stuff?
the ruins, the thing that looks like the Colosseum.
Oh, through the desert city.
Yeah, well, just beyond it. So to
Oh, let's
explain just what the heck we've got going on here, this is the successor. I don't necessarily want to say sequel because I don't know if it is a sequel technically, but I guess
The palm tree?
No, it looks like the Roman
Yeah, but there's like a big palm tree when you go, and there's a scorpion and pyramids?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, then we're good.
And you go into the ruins, and this allows you to get into like your first kind of dungeon area. So it's basically a platformer that's like Metroidvania style. You go through these dungeons, and then at the end you get a power-up that allows you to proceed further in the game. And it's non-linear and stuff like that. And it's, a throwback to the platformers of our youth. I'm completely glossing over the story, but this dude's basically like, yeah, we came here from space. Get all the space artifacts and bring them back to me, and then, I'll reward you handsomely.
In addition to the 6 golden coins reference, I'm also getting a little feeling of like Zelda 2, oddly enough, and Dragon Warrior.
Yeah, I could totally see both of those, I think. Have you ever played 6 golden coins?
Yes, quite a bit. We've actually talked about it on the show.
All right, I'm gonna get
pretty
that.
recently.
You're right, we did. I'm gonna get that gem later.
Is that Dora the Explorer that I just found?
6 golden coins though is sweet.
I talked about the little pig level, and you were like, "There's no little."
There
pig
is
level.
no pig level. There's a level with the 3 little pigs on it. There's never a
Yeah,
level.
and they bounce. There's one that's like tall, and one that's thin, and one that's fat,
Yeah,
and you got to bump their heads, and they die.
yeah, but there's never a level where you are a little pig, Nick.
I never said that.
That's what pig level sounds like, though.
Oh, maybe to you.
Oh wow, okay, maybe to me.
I don't assume that when I hear pig level.
NL, did you like the Super Mario Super Show? Oh, here we go. I didn't say Mario. All right, stop the fucking presses.
I didn't even hear that one actually, but yeah.
I absolutely did, as you can probably tell, from the name of the show that you're watching live on Twitch right now. That was the inspiration.
This whole show is basically just a tribute to Captain Lou Albano.
Yeah, and remember, if you do drugs, you go to hell before you die.
And after you die.
Well, I don't know about that,
Oh. I do. You do. Nick, have you ever played Snake, Rattle, and Roll? Yes, and it's a great game, and I would love Ryan to play it, but I guarantee you he won't.
Just from the title, I'm like, yeah, it's a Nick game. What the hell is Snake, Rattle, and Roll?
I don't even want to try to describe it to you because you'll just shut off before I even finish.
Maybe that's a sign.
I know, I already said you never play it. Wait, where am I going?
Are you inside of the ruins yet?
I've been inside the ruins for a while. I'm trying to, like, follow up this platform that seems not to go anywhere.
You gotta step on it.
Yeah, I did.
And then, like, jump on it again.
Okay, I didn't go to the right for some reason. I was trying to go up. I was just being dumb. Here. Okay. Oh, yeah. Went right through the wall.
Oh, you did a leap of faith.
Absolutely. I'm always all about those.
I think we're on, like, the exact same moment right now.
Do I get double jump yet?
No. The first thing that you get here, like, the first upgrade that you get is a kind of a lame one as far as Metroidvania items go. So what this one does is it allows you to,
Whoa.
It allows you to, what am I getting at here?
Got it.
It allows you to
I got glass.
Right, it activates blue ghost blocks.
Oh, it's a POW block. Okay.
Yeah, it's not really what
from the book.
That's not really what a POW block is, my friend.
They activate a colored block that then shows up and you stand on.
That's not what POW blocks
Switch
do.
block. I keep calling them the wrong thing. They're switch blocks. Emphasize with dying stars. Same. Those once shining beacons of prosperity now only recall the sublime architecture of dreams. I feel like a lot of people are going to read that and go, I don't know what that means. But I read that and I go, that's awesome.
Well, Nick, there is there's an important piece of information that this man will tell you.
I read that from a book, not from a man.
Yeah. Oh, but there is an important piece of information that the man will tell you. Because you're supposed to go talk to that guy again and be like...
I can't read men.
You're supposed to be like, hey, I got your stuff. And he's like, okay, cool.
Is this a drug deal now?
I mean, I don't know. You said you picked up glass.
Oh, God. What is happening? I'm going in and out of these same floors, and they just keep changing.
What do you mean?
I went left, and then I went right, and it was a totally different world every time.
Oh, I know where you are. Yeah, you get a... Did you talk to the dude already?
I'm through. Sleepless or watching. This game's amazing. I want to, like, speedrun this game.
Seems like the kind of game that would be good for
Faceless
it.
figure, rise slowly and turn in my direction. And stop these things from coming true. Alright, that book sucked, though. I'm never going back to that book again. But I have glass now, so I'm gonna leave.
Did you talk to the man at the ruins?
There was never a man.
The Dracula! Did you talk to Dracula at the ruins?
I don't know, maybe.
By not talking to Dracula at the ruins, you're missing out on a valuable piece of information, and you know what? Because of your attitude, I'm not going to tell you what it is.
It's unfortunate. I guess I'll just have to figure it out myself.
You're going to miss out on an extremely useful tool, my friend.
I don't know where Dracula even is now. I've already left the book that I was near.
A tool that, dare I say, might make it so you don't end up all wet.
You're trying to give me hints, aren't you?
Man,
Are you gonna let me walk on water?
Northernlion is probably the baldest person in the world. Isn't it like a 12 million man tie for #1?
They have a scale, actually, like a scientific scale. It's like you dip a little strip of paper into some fluid, and it either turns like blue or orange.
It's a litmus
and
test.
it can determine baldness to a very close degree.
You know that I have a problem with litmus tests. Don't bring it up.
I do know that, yeah. And also ketchup, oddly enough.
So, hey Chad, how are you liking the secret area that Nick's never going to get to experience?
The Great Hall is just next door. That's crap information, Rob.
You gotta keep talking to him. Why
This
Rob?
isn't even a vampire. I don't know, I just said Rob for some reason. No, all he says is the Great Hall is just next door. I don't think this is the right man.
Does he have horns?
No.
Yeah, that's not the guy that looks like
He just
Dracula.
looks like a homeless person or something standing here in the ruins.
Yeah, I don't think that's the right guy then. You think all homeless people look like Dracula?
No, this guy doesn't even look like Dracula. What are you trying to say?
The music is pretty dope, Nick.
I'm getting like 1001 Spikes vibe from this too, which I love.
Yeah, I can see that. The commitment to the screen effect is like really nice.
I think you can turn it off too, maybe.
You can, I think. You can alter it in some way. Yeah, you can like turn it off, or you can, yeah. But if you turn it off, it just kind of looks like a smoothed out, like emulated version of the game.
Okay.
You can adjust the lighting.
Some Super Eagle maybe on there.
There's actually a lot of effects here.
Just maybe a little Super Eagle.
It even has an FOV setting.
Ah, TV's gonna be happy.
Yeah, tip TB off to this one.
I'll tip my fedora in his general direction.
Well, I don't even know what that's supposed to mean.
I don't either.
Sounds like you were kind of taking a shot at him, though, for no reason.
What? No.
It kind of sounds like it. You tell me, Chad. What's the...
That's not what I meant.
All right, well, I'm glad to hear it.
I just like making the joke that I wear a fedora sometimes, that's all.
Did you go through a hat phase in your life?
I went through a glasses phase before I needed to wear glasses.
It's kind of weird.
No, I mean, like, I wore colored glasses and sunglasses and stuff because I thought that was real cool. Yeah, I found out eventually that I was just kind of a tool, and then I kind of revised that whole plan.
Poisonous swamp water ahead.
Guys, where's Transylvania? Is this the man? This guy looks like a man.
Does he have horns?
Wayfarer. Will you hear my tale now? Yes.
Yeah, this is the guy.
We Arcadians once traveled in great silver vessels across the endless seas of stars. Like vibrators or something? We sought curiosities from dimensions beyond the very limits of our imaginations.
Oh, we need some keys to get in here.
Old ways have been forgotten, and we are stranded here. That's so sad. Taking upon myself to guard this rune and its secrets. In the depths of this rune, you will find an orb containing an electric blue light. I got the orb already.
Yeah. Keep talking.
Bring me the orb as proof of your courage, and I will tell you what I know of this land. Done!
Oh, what the heck is going on?
He could have just skipped that first spiel and just told me here's the thing. Long ago, a daughter of the Sleepless was born with a magic touch. She traced her finger across the sky, bringing new worlds into existence.
Okay.
Great many treasures, worlds ruled by Northernlion kings, a long time of flourish on its rule.
What game is this? This is Super Win the Game. It just came out on Steam yesterday, actually.
I want to sense you are trying. This is super going on my super list of Steam curation.
Oh, I can't get up there yet. Yeah?
Uncovered secrets.
You have a list that's just for games with super in the title?
Oh, I should start one. No, I just meant my general list, but I'm just saying super for emphasis because it says super at the beginning.
I get you.
This is a very long story, though, Vampire Man. Oh, one more thing I must tell you. You do not yet possess all the abilities you will need to... I knew that part from Metroidvania in the genre, silly.
Can someone tell me if this game is related to you have to win the game? It is indeed.
It's all they're related to.
From the same developer.
I would even see it as like a spiritual sequel.
Yeah, it's like it's almost...
Maybe even an actual sequel.
It's almost named the same thing or something. What's up with this turtle? This is the snail! Oh, Nick, this soundtrack is actually dope.
I know.
You can even... Have you seen, like, the duck animation? You don't really duck, but you just kind of, like...
Oh, yeah, you kind of just nod your head, kind of like in Spelunky.
It's pretty good.
That's badass. I could just nod along with the music.
I'm doing it in real life, too. Alright.
So he gave me a diamond, I guess? Is that what I needed to do?
No.
Oh my god, I can't talk to this guy anymore.
Did you listen to him?
Yes.
He gave
you...
He
told me to head north to the first of the dune.
Yeah.
As far as your legs carry you.
Do so.
But I didn't need to get a thing from him.
You do need to get... You needed to get that hint so that you could get the item.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll leave the runes then. Wait, can I go right and leave this area?
I don't think so.
Oh no, there's a wall there.
I've already... Yeah, this is Mushroom Town. Alright, so we want to go deep beneath Mushroom Town.
I hope this gets as hard as the other one was.
Yeah, there was some hellish stuff in that one.
Because honestly, that was like the right difficulty for me. This so far seems a little easy, but it's the very beginning, so I can't be upset about that.
Well, it sounds like you're a little upset about it.
No, I'm not. It's fine.
I've gone the wrong way.
Nick, you said you enjoyed stuff like Bayonetta. Any interest in the Korra game from Platinum Games later this month? If I watched Korra, I probably would be interested, but I just haven't. I've watched all of Avatar and I like it, I just haven't gotten around to it yet.
I'm kind of interested in it, despite not knowing anything about the franchise, because I like Platinum.
Yeah, me too. I guess I'm just dumb. Alright, north. Here we go.
North is up.
Okay.
And we cross the Golden Gate Bridge here. Whoop!
I'm gonna go the Colin North way.
Hey. Sick reference, bro.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Alright, I gotta find another, like, place to go.
I hope I don't have to talk to Vampire Man ever again. He talks too much.
What's your problem with Vampire Man? He gave you a very important piece of information that's really gonna help you out.
Have you ever played Metroid? They don't give you any information at all. You just walk until you figure it out.
Oh, every game has to be fucking Super Metroid now, according to this guy.
No, I didn't say Super Metroid, just Metroid.
Hey, how do you like Shadow of the Colossus? Oh, well, you know, it's no Super Metroid. That's my impression of you.
I feel like that's the thing I might actually say.
Yeah, wouldn't surprise me.
Wait, how do I go north when there's caves? Do I go through the caves? I'll just go through them.
You go north to the first dune.
First dune? I might have gone too far then.
Dracula, man, you talk too much. He was giving you valuable information, man.
I just don't like to listen to people.
I know the feeling, so.
At least I can jump on these mushrooms a lot, that's fun.
Yeah? I'm getting a lot of gems. It's like Crash Bandicoot up in here.
Was he big on the gyms?
Do you ever play Crash Bandicoot, Nick?
I played the first one like once. I didn't think it was that good.
Dude, Crash Bandicoot is pretty sweet.
The first Dune.
Crash Bandicoot 1 is the worst one until they started making like 100.
So I went across the broken bridge and there's like sand on the left and right of me, but it's not north.
Nick, you gotta go north to the first dune that you see.
Okay.
And then then you go east after that.
Okay.
East is to the right.
Yeah, there's another bridge. I guess we'll go over that.
No, you don't. You just keep walking in the same direction. Like, don't deviate north or south from the first dune.
Oh. You want to just like walk into a plane or something?
I don't know. Maybe.
There's nothing here.
Had a little trouble getting through this maze.
I think I might just go my own way.
You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink.
Well, there's sand here, and I went right, and nothing happened, so...
Did you go all the way right, Nick?
I went up until I hit the ocean.
You don't go up? You go up until you get the first dune!
What? I meant right.
Caution, slippery when always. Well,
I just don't know if this is the right dune, that's the thing.
It's the first dune.
It's just sand, it doesn't look like a dune.
And Ella has walked into missing no. You're not wrong. Ooh. To
feel like
Subcon.
I should be encountering slimes right now.
I get what you're saying.
That's not a dune. See, I don't know what a dune looks like. It looks like sand.
Where
Go
am I
back.
going? To Lakewood Dungeon.
Back over the broken bridge?
He does pronounce dune weirdly. You know what, Chad? Maybe you're right.
You shouldn't push it or he won't pronounce anything ever again.
Yeah, you got it exactly right. Found like Fast Travel City.
Oh, this dune. He meant a single tile. Alright, I'm there now. I thought I had to go freaking traveling the continent. No, you wanted me to go like 3 tiles away from the ruins.
Yeah.
Alright, I got scuba gear, I guess. Splish splash.
That helps out a great deal, I imagine.
Nah, I don't like it.
Wasn't worth it, probably. And you barely ever use it. I'm in that stage of like Metroidvania where I'm like straight up lost.
That's the best part.
Yeah, then you pull a seam and you start thinking, hey, is this where it goes right? And then yeah, it is.
You go, oh, I finally got the super missile, and now all the green doors are accessible, and now I gotta go find all the places I can use them.
Did you finish Guacamelee, Nick?
I actually never really played it, to be honest.
You would really like it, I think.
I think I would too.
Guacamelee is really good.
It was one of those things I kept planning on streaming the whole thing, and then somebody else would stream it, and I'd be like, maybe I'll just watch them play it for a minute. And then I just never did.
No.
All right, so now I got scuba gear. I'm definitely going to water places.
Yeah, do your best. That's all anyone could really ask.
Well, some people ask more than that.
I got some Alekman shit going on here. NL pronounces pantaloons weird. My face when NL calls a Rudy Tooty point and shooty a gun.
Does it look like the Nickelodeon Guts kid?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, it does.
I figured.
Look at NL recommending games unsolicited. Okay, you know what, chat? If there's anything I would say about myself, it's that I am a hypocrite. Oh, you're really gonna like this enemy, Nick. There's like some
I'm a hippogriff.
Yeah? That doesn't surprise me. Is that another fictional animal from your zoo?
No, hippogriffs are real. They have them in Eastern Africa.
Yeah, I bet, man.
I actually know someone who thought that for real, and
Yeah.
it was a weird
Maybe
day.
it was because you told them with a straight face.
No, I didn't. They told me that. That was the weirdest thing.
Boom, boom, bow, boom, bow, ba-doo-ga-doo, boom, boom. Hey, watch out there, you freaking spoiled egg.
Look who's talking.
I was gonna say, I'm not talking about myself there. Boom, boom, down.
Oh my god, I unlocked a door, and look who's here. It's frickin' Vampire Man
Oh,
again.
what? Really?
Yep.
Well,
Could you fetch something for me?
I'm actually
Huzzah.
jealous because I would love to know where Vampire Man is.
In the dungeon to the east, there is an orb that emits a crimson aura. I would very much like to study it. Bring me this, and I will give you a thing in return.
Dude, I super need red orb. Where is it? Like, where'd you find Vampire Man?
Oh, you just go to the first dune?
Okay, you're gonna harp on me for that? I gave you
Basically,
I gave you the best directions of all freaking time.
what you did was you gave me the Josh go left.
I gave you the exact thing that he says. He says go to the first dune.
The thing is, you should have known that when I was talking about bridges, you didn't say it's like 3 steps away from where I started.
Well,
and
if
that's
I
the thing
said,
that I
hey, take
needed.
your first left, you'd be like, well, I walked 12 kilometers away and took the first left, but it wasn't there. You gotta take the first left.
I didn't know what a dune meant.
That's
In the
my
context of
bad.
these very low-res sprite images, I don't know what a dune looks like yet.
My
Now I
lord.
do.
All right, I guess that's fair enough, I guess.
Yeah, chat, I'm not going to tell him where it is. He's going to have to find it.
Sweet, too bad. I just got a new item, and I'm not gonna tell you where it is, even though it's got
Fine.
a sweet-ass name. It's called the Tesla badge.
Oh shit, that sounds really cool.
I know, right? Let's be careful what you wish for. Oh, I can just walk straight through
Wait,
those
you want to
bad
work
boys.
something out, buddy? Maybe we
No,
could
too
change
late,
our minds
because
on this whole thing.
I already have the piece I needed.
I kind of want the Tesla badge.
To be honest with you, I could not give you proper directions to get here.
Okay.
I'll just be straight with you on that one. Not because of the Dune thing, just because I took like 15 turns to get here.
Yeah, I understand.
I was underwater for a while.
If you want to get to mine, just go all the way right until you find a bridge and just go over the bridge.
Okay. By right, you mean east, of course.
Yeah, isn't right just as descriptive as east?
No. Yes, yes it is.
It doesn't change position.
In fact, I hate when games say east because I'm like, why? I don't know what. Why does up have to be north? Tesla Vag? I didn't say Tesla Vag. I said Tesla Badge.
I want that too. Give me both. It's got like a little bit of like an electrical stimuli going inside. It could be interesting. I'm open-minded. I could try it.
Nick, do you know what the best underrated song from the Rock Band series is?
I want to know how this is going to relate to what I just said. So no, please enlighten me.
It's Outside by Tribe. Is that what it's called?
Well, I don't know. You tell me.
It's
You're
the
the
one
one
that
just
goes
thought of
like,
it.
and here I am. all
Stuck
on
in the
my
middle
own."
with you.
That's stuck in the
Here
middle.
I
dude.
am.
That's Rock Me Like a Hurricane, I think.
Yeah, rock me like a hurricane. Stuck in the middle with you.
I need to get out of this freaking zone, man. I don't know how I got here.
Stuck in the middle by Jimmy Eat World.
Yeah, it's a good song, man. It was used to great effect in the movie The New Kid, starring a 34-year-old DJ Qualls.
The only thing I don't like about this is how much talking I have to do.
Which-
Once I know where everything is, though, this will be really fun to not have to ever talk to anyone. Oh.
Third game is Super Test the Wig. I don't even know what to say about that one.
That's the wig.
Is that like a Tom Sawyer lyric?
You catch the spit, you don't test the wig.
You could test the wig if you wanted to, maybe. Boom, 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 ba doo doo doo.
That'd suck if you're, like, so bald that you even try to wear wigs and they fall out.
I think that is like go to the hospital.
That's like your baldness test strip turned green, which isn't even an option.
Yeah, that's not a litmus test anymore. That's like, you're gonna die, clown.
You're emitting baldness pheromones that are too powerful for gravity.
Yeah. Oh, jeez, what's going on over here? Well, don't try to do that jump. Nick, let me know when you get double jump.
What does baldness smell like anyway?
There's no answer to that question. What's the, you know, coefficient of friction on fucking jealousy? I have no idea.
What's the land air speed of an unladen? I don't know.
Yeah. Sick reference, bro.
I wasn't committed enough to care.
It's probably my favorite comment. This game needs more kill streaks. It's just true in general.
Wait, like, no sarcasm there. Like, honestly, it does.
Yeah.
If you bounced on their heads enough, like, that would be sweet. You could totally get, like, combo.
You can't bounce on anybody's head, though.
Yet. Just because you haven't gotten the item doesn't mean I can't have it.
I'm digging this song, I gotta admit.
Alright, I got the key.
What's your problem? Man in the yellow
That's
hat?
not a problem, that's an answer. It's a solution. Crimson aura activates. Oh, sweet, I found the red orb already.
God damn it, Nick, that's such a clutch piece of real estate. Okay.
You're never gonna find this shit. This took me, like, way longer than I expected.
Really? Okay.
Good luck. Oh no, I missed the... Okay, it's a pattern.
Trying to find the Golden Gate Bridge, or the bridge you told me about, Nick.
Yeah, I told you exactly where it is. You'll find it.
Alright, so from the ruins, you find a bridge.
You go up until you go right.
Good directions.
No, you go up until there's no more up, and then you go right.
Okay. So
It's just the way, like, the path of least resistance, that's all.
you cross the bridge, then you go...
And once you're going right, you keep going right.
No, okay. From the desert ruins, do you cross the
Just go
desert?
up.
Do you cross the desert bridge?
Yes, one bridge goes.
So you go up until you can't go up anymore.
Yeah, and then there's a bridge on the right, and you take that one.
Nailed it.
And then keep going. Alright, problem solved. Let's return the orb.
I think you're talking about this bridge right here.
Oh, do I have another key? Oh, no, I don't. Doesn't open from that side. Is Nick good at any game apart from Isaac? Wow, that's a weird sentence.
And then did you go into the cave? That is a weird sentence. Nick, did you go into the cave after you crossed the bridge?
If you give me a few seconds, I'll actually retrace my steps, because I don't remember if there was a cave involved. Alright, I've finished with Vampire Man. I never have to see him again. Okay, I'm back on the world map. I'm gonna cross the bridge back in the other direction. Oh, now I can get up to the red blocks. Okay, cool.
Hooby-doop-boo, Scooby-doo-boo. How about it? Hooty-doo-doo.
Yeah, you're gonna definitely want this red orb. This is important.
Oh, yeah, no kidding.
Do you remember where the starting town is?
There is no starting town.
The town you told me to start at with all the shops in it.
Yeah, it's in the desert in the far south.
No,
Yes,
that's not the right one.
that's the starting town.
Okay, I'm gonna retrace my steps then.
Oh, the Arcadian passed through not long ago. That gives me hope. Where's he at?
They're talking about me.
This game's got some bangers in it.
Oh, I know. And MASH.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of both.
Where are you at now?
I'm in the town of Lakewood.
I don't know what that means. Where is that in reference to the desert?
It's up until it doesn't make sense to go up anymore, and then across
Okay.
the bridge on the right, but ignore the caves.
And what happened when you went all the way to the right? Did you find a village?
Yeah, it's called Lakewood Community.
Yeah, go to the right of that village.
Okay. All right.
Nick is good at games, but not especially at Isaac. There we go. Get some
better.
reality back in.
Seek out the Arcadian past Lakewood. So the fortune teller tells you where to go, I guess.
Yeah, are you okay? Have you figured it out yet?
I think I'm about to find it, yeah. Thank you for your help.
Oh, no problem. How do I use my scuba gear? Do I do something?
Just jump in the water.
No, it kills me.
It's toxic then.
Oh, I didn't realize that was a designation. Got it. All right, time to go explore caves, I guess.
Arcadian's Tower. First piece of dialogue. Are you here to see the Arcadian? Cross my mind.
You should see him.
Where the hell did you have to climb this tower to see the Arcadian?
Of course.
You did.
There's a secret at the base of the sky pillars. Oh, that sounds badass. I'm seeing that. Wait. That's all he says. Okay. Why does this person live at the bottom of this cave and only says one thing? That's really sad.
Everybody's got to play their role in life.
There's even a checkpoint at the beginning of it too, like it's gonna be hard to get to the bottom.
This is like the song at the end of the album, and it was hard for a while, but it brings it back, and it's got like that, you know, sing-along chorus.
I'd be down for that. You want to sing along?
Nick, how did you climb this tower? I got to like the second door. I can't get any higher. I think you need a double jump. Oh!
I don't think you need to go where you're trying to go.
Remember when I said, did you climb the tower? And you said, of course.
Yeah, he wasn't on the ground.
In the dungeon to the east, there is an orb that emits a crimson aura.
Man, I remember doing that like an hour ago.
Why doesn't he just do it himself? He seems like he has magical powers. He got up there. Alright, I'm ready now.
I wonder where I go next.
Dude, I wish I could actually tell you.
No, it's okay. I'm just gonna figure it out.
I did a lot of exploring and just randomly found it, I think.
I was so worried when you said there was this tutorial at the beginning. I was like, is this game really that complicated that we need tutorialization?
The tutorial is seriously
really.
like jump.
Yeah, I mean, I can handle